Are you still looking to add to your team for your
Potentially.
business?
Wow.
I spoke to some kid that wants to do kind of like what you're doing. And I told him I would send him your information. I
What's
mean,
his name?
send you his information. Yeah. I forget his name. I'm not gonna lie. But I do have his information on my phone. So like,
Okay,
I
bet.
took a screenshot of his Instagram. He's really kind. You know, he got like an expensive ass camera and shit like that. So I don't know. I was like, you know what? I told him about
What
you.
is his name?
Look, I have to look at my phone and I already went live.
Oh shit. Oh, you got it up there now?
Yeah. Dude, I would if I'll tell you at the end of
Yeah,
this.
you can tell me then.
It's good water. But yeah. I was like, you know what? Let me talk to somebody, and then we were just talking for a bit, and then as I was texting, I was about to text you. We just got distracted again, so I didn't get to send you the message.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, you can show me afterwards so we see. Cause that's why I've been so freaking busy, man. It's crazy.
It's a blessing.
No, it genuinely is. Like I had to like I can't take any more clients. Like my business is basically sold out. Like
Congrats.
genuinely. Like I had my ads rolling and I had to turn them off. Like
Wow.
because they were that successful. So
You're focused on your main clients. How do you get more then? How are you able to get more so you don't lose?
with ads.
No, I know.
Like
but
like right
no,
now.
no, I get it. But I was saying like when will you be able to take more clients? Even
Once I get
keep them
once
ones?
I get a better team. That's the biggest part is that I'm not gonna take more clients because like right now I could probably double my money and take a couple extra clients, but then I would be killing, like, I would be, like, doing too much, you know? And
Okay.
the thing is, the last agency I worked with, that's what they did. And they had horrible churn, which means that, like, it's basically like, if you gave 3 bad haircuts in a row, do you think they're coming back on the 4th one?
Oh hell no.
Exactly, right? So that's the whole point is that, like, you have to still deliver great results. And a lot of agencies don't. You know, they collect the money and then as soon as they collect the money, like, you know, they just look at you as like a number now, you know, and so the businesses usually get fucked over, and then you know they don't finish the program, and then it's done, and then that's just it, and then they like are scared to invest in marketing again. So my goal right now is like with the 6 clients I currently have, I want to like provide amazing results, figure out how to remove myself from the process,
Yeah.
see how profitable it is, and then evaluate, you know, what it looks like for scale. Because that's the thing too is like you have to fight so many battles when you're running a business. Like, let's say I find the perfect people to, you know, go ahead and do everything for me.
Yeah.
But then after margins are done and like everybody's been paid out and taxes are paid, now there's only like $1,000 of profit per month. You know, so you realize you're like, damn, I'm not really a business owner. I'm more of like a business employee. Like I started my own business,
Yeah.
but I'm like an employee in my business, and my business doesn't operate unless I'm operating. So that's like where I'm trying to get to is like figuring out how to separate myself from the equation so that money can just be printing and then I can work on building other businesses because I want to do the photo booth business again.
Yeah.
So that this way I can have both of them running side by side. Because I'm telling you, like, a lot of people say they'll be a millionaire, but I would genuinely be a millionaire. Like a net worth, liquid millionaire, like 7 figures in my bank account. Like, I've already had $100,000 in my hand. That was my personal money.
Yeah.
So I know for a fact I can do $1 million. I would just need to do that 10 more times. So.
I believe it though. I mean, honestly, I'm not talking about just age, but the knowledge that you have for your age. Not a lot of people your age have that. Actually, people older than you too, like me.
Like we.
Like me. So you're doing very, very, very great.
I'll show you my. Like this is a new revenue that we signed this month.
Sheesh.
That's no bullshit. Like this is my PayPal. That's another invoice I sent out last night that hasn't been paid yet. but like it's all there. That's what I'm saying. Like I really, like I'm really so busy. I'm telling you, that's genuinely why I forgot my appointment. I got up and I was like, okay, let's work.
Oh, dito.
Like, cause I work from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. Like Jazz has to be like, all right, enough, and she'll take my phone and hide it from me, and then I have to like wake up in the morning and ask her where it's at. I'm for real. I have like a sick addiction to work, bro.
It's okay. It's not sick. You're just doing what you know. I don't
It's
know.
just fun, bro.
Yeah, you.
Like my mind, like I don't know. I've gotten consumed by this marketing culture. I'm just like, yeah, do this right there and put that right there and do that right there. Like I don't know. It's just like it's become my thing, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the goal is to get to like, you know, $100,000 every single month.
That's amazing.
That's the goal.
Reachable. It's there. You have the mindset already. You have the worth ethic already.
100,000 a month, 1.2 million a year. After taxes, after payout, I'll probably be left with like maybe 300, 400K for the year. And I mean, that is a very livable wage.
Definitely.
You know. And the thing is, I'm fruitful. Like I don't go and buy no expensive shit. Like I help out all my peoples.
Mhm.
You know. But as of now, like my main focus is gonna be like investing. But I gotta learn about investing though. I don't know shit about
Like
investing.
stock market.
Yeah, cause it's like investing is a weird thing. You know, everything like what I've learned about marketing is that like everything has its own specific pathway.
Yeah.
Like the reason why most humans never get anywhere in life is because they can't focus.
Yeah.
Like, and it's ironic, right? Because the Bible says that like, you know, the only thing that the devil will ever try to do to get you away from heaven is deceive you, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, what I've realized is like I see people all the time like, I mean, I guess I could give you the tea on that too. I don't care if we're on live, but because I'll just say it. But
Yeah, you don't have to say names or nothing.
nah, I'm gonna say name. I don't. I don't care. But I started. Well, we're not friends again.
Yeah.
But I had started kicking it with Jacob,
Mhm.
and you know I had reached out to him because I just needed like you know just some fellowship, and we were just talking about business, and I found out that he basically was doing the exact same thing I was, but when he told me what he was charging these businesses, I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me, dude?" I'm like, you're charging that little, like you're literally not making any profit, bro. Like you're giving, and mind you, he's about to have that baby in now probably a week,
Yeah.
right? So, long story short, I mean, you've seen the revenue, like I was telling him, I'm like, man, with a bigger team, like I can get this thing to, you know, 30K, 50K, you know, a month right now at its current stage. We're already at 20. So to get to 30, to get to 50 is not going to be that hard. We're just going to have to double up, but I need support. And the thing is that like, um, you know, with me, because of the way that I run my business, obviously nobody is W-2, so everybody would be a contractor, 1099, freelancer, you know, what have you. And so basically I was just getting him hype and getting him excited and showing him everything, CRM, leads, numbers, all of that, taxes, like just being like, look bro, I'm not a fucking like snake oil salesman, like I'm being so for real when I tell you like this shit is genuinely possible.
Yes.
And just long story short, there was like I basically with everybody that comes to work with me on the videography side, I always have everybody do a free shoot, right? They always have to start off with a free shoot where they come and they work with me and they shadow me so that they can see how I do it because we have a certain formula. And then from there,
You want some water?
that would be nice if you could. And so, like, basically, long story short, I had told him this, and we had a conversation already. And then, dude, lo and behold, the night before our first shoot, he cancels on me and tells me that he's like, honestly, I don't think we need to be doing this together. He's like, you were gassing me up, telling me about all this money. Now you're telling me I gotta do a free shoot, bro. That doesn't sit well with me. It's like you're taking advantage of me and da 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 da. And you know, I had told him originally about the rate being 150.
Yeah.
And then I told him I would give him 250 because he's my homie.
Yeah.
And I said 150 again in a group conversation because that's the rate for everybody.
Yeah.
So obviously I wasn't gonna say the rate that I'm giving him specifically. And so like he even brought that up and he was like saying like, bro, first you gotta tell me this number, then you wanna change it to that number. And mind you, like the day before, he was literally saying how like 150 is like a blessing from God and blah 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 and this, that, and the third. And I think ultimately he just heard all the numbers and me talking about the money, and I think he got like either jealous or like entitled, and it just manifested in that way. And it was really sad to see because ultimately, like, I think him and like his friend were super talented and would have made an amazing addition to the team.
Yeah.
But because they're so like, I just need money, and they're looking for a solution so quickly and they don't have any patience to just like zero in and focus, they lost out on a great opportunity, you know? And so that's kind of like, that was what I was really trying to get at, is that like people lose out on a lot because they can't focus, you know? And so that's like my main goal right now is like focus. That's why like even this dance shit is like, I won't say it's foreign anymore, but it's different because I'm like, I don't even really care about it as much as I used to, you know? Like I think you remember like me coming in this chair before my battles, like me getting ready to go out the state and shit, like for tomorrow, I'm looking at it more like, man, I'm gonna just get away from work for a little bit. Like, it's just different. But
is it the skateboarding event tomorrow?
No, it's a real Red Bull Dance South.
Oh, it's a dancing one. Oh, because there's another Red Bull event for skateboarders tomorrow on Friday.
Where at?
I think it's not. I think it's in Chicago, to be honest.
Oh, really? No, this one's in Kansas City.
Got it. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna go to this one.
No, I'm going to dance, to compete. So there's a battle tomorrow that I have to win to get into the real battle on Saturday.
Gotcha.
And then I gotta win that one. So I gotta win 2 battles back to back.
And you do all freestyle, right? It's never choreographed?
Nothing.
It's what you feel in the moment and the beat and everything? Oh, I love that. Oh shit. Let's go.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on that Jacob situation? Like, do you think I'm wrong for that? Like,
I don't think you're wrong. I really do. Because look, as a barber, I'm gonna say it like this. As a barber, the first time you get into the barber shop, I had to do a free haircut for people. Why? Because they wanted to see my work ethic. They wanted to see how I am. They wanted to see if I was on time. They wanted to see what I do, what I bring to the table. So honestly, I feel like that's a good idea to do. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Especially if you're gonna build a business together with this person, and you have a passion for it, the passion's gonna show more than it's gonna like your work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I really do feel like people should be able to show their work without expecting like so much income right away.
100%.
You know, because it's like a what is it? A snowball effect, right?
Yeah.
You do something good, something good comes out of it. You do something better, you do something better. So it's honestly, I really do feel like certain people don't understand the meaning of true opportunity, and then, like you said, they burn bridges whenever they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
This might teach them, you know, who knows? You never know. But some people are so desperate for money that they'll do anything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying is like, you know, I've seen it with myself. Like, last year, like, I definitely want to make a video about it. Like, last August, I made $0 in my business that month. And I remember literally being, like, mentally destroyed. Like, man, this shit was all a lie. Like, being an entrepreneur is not real. Like, you know, it's not going to work for me. Like, I can't figure this shit out. But I sat down with AI, and I did one thing differently that I never did, and that was that I spoke to it like a human. And I started doing these 20 30-minute long voice memos,
Oh, wow.
and I would basically transcribe them into text and give it to AI and have AI just simplify all my thoughts.
Nice.
And dude, it changed my life. Like literally, it changed my life. And it was like Vito. It was like you want to scale your social media business, but you're trying to do insurance. You're trying to do trading. You're trying to, you know, tell your other business partner that you can help him scale. You're promising services that you don't offer because you're watching all this get rich quick shit on Instagram that's like sell the service, figure it out later. It's like what you need to do is focus on one thing.
Yeah.
And get really good at that one thing and understand that right now you're focused on a million things trying to make fast money. And have you made any money yet? No. So is it worth it? No. So what should you do? You should take the slower route and then let it be worth it at some point rather than let it never be worth it because you always had your energy dispersed in all these different places. It's the same thing with relationships. A lot of people will leave their partner because they're looking for the perfect person when in reality it's a person right in front of you that you're just choosing not to love, right? And so that's like what I'm realizing is like, you know, with people like Jacob, with people like his friend, they're like, man, I need an opportunity, but it's like, you know, you need to create one and you need to focus on it and you need to come back to it every single day and just build and build and build. And a lot of people don't have the patience to do that, you know? It's like, imagine if I told you, like, I would give you $1 billion if you built me a perfect 1,000 brick wall. But, you know what I'm saying? The thing is that, like, it has to be perfect, you know? And so you're going to try and, like, build this wall over and over and over. You're going to mess up. And the guy that's going to take the money is the guy that's going to put one brick at a time, you know? Like, he's literally going to go, he's going to take that one brick every day, and he's going to focus. But by the end of those 1,000 days, that brick wall is done and it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Versus the guy who spent the last 3 years trying to build it in a day for 1,000 days. You know what I'm saying? And that's what most people do. They can't wait for tomorrow. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Are you happy with like your business?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm looking into growing it, to be honest. I'm not happy where I'm at right now. Like I'm
like
happy with the fact that, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this weekend was like an eye opener for me with the businesses, with the people that actually do what you do. Like, oh my god, I loved it. It was like a
you can see
winded back up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, it boosted up my passion more. Yeah. Because before I was just like, man, what am I doing? I don't want to do this, I want to be a barber. Like, I just want to, what do I want to do? But then God was like, you know what? Go here. Go here. Go see these people. Go speak to these people. And I met so many talented, like popular I networked so much.
If I could be honest, like, I think you should be a celebrity barber. For real. Yeah. I think you should be sleeping on yourself.
Yeah. Right now, I'm working on becoming better than what I used to be. Now, with the knowledge that I have now.
But I just think, like, you have to realize, you're saying, like, there's a million other barbers who probably make more money than you because they have better marketing. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you already went viral, right? So it's like, they don't even have anything that you don't have. It's just that they're doing something that you're not doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there any way for you to look at, like I'm pretty sure all the top barbers, or like some of the top barbers are cool with you. Like, what do they do to get rich? Like, is they opening multiple shops and renting it out? Like, what does that look like?
Honestly, so I went to a couple of these seminars. Yeah. And one of the top barbers was like, he charges $600 per haircut. Yeah. He said he don't do celebrity barbers. He does like people that sell drugs or own businesses, and like he takes care of the people that are scared to go to the barber shop, and that's his niche. Yeah. He doesn't charge anything less than $600, and I'm like, dang, that's what I'm saying. Crazy. Like, you need to position yourself as a barber for a specific client. Like, right now, you're just a barber for anybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, when people come to me,
They're like, damn, you charge $2,500 a month. I'm like, yeah, but you think you're gonna make $1 million paying $100 a month? If that was the case, we all be rich. The fuck? What you mean I charge 25? You lucky I don't charge 10,000.
No, yeah, for
Like,
real.
you know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth. Is like, it literally is like, come on, bro, make it make sense. How if this was $100, how would it scale your business? You know what I'm saying? So you have to realize like, I'm providing a real solution, so I have a real price for it, right? So like for you, you could be working with like business professionals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're a barber for business lawyers. You know, lawyers who need a haircut before a court. You know what I'm saying? And then those are the people that like, let's say you charge $100 a cut to the normie, 5 cuts, 5 people, 5 hours, you make that 500. But then let's say with a lawyer right before a court, you know, they need it, they give you that quick 500 is nothing to them.
Yeah.
You know, but then you get a couple of those throughout the month, you're making the same money and taking on less clients. Which frees you up time to take that money and invest it and then figure out how to create even more time to create even more money.
You know what's so crazy? I spoke to a business owner. He owns gyms, like 5 or 6 gyms. And this was when I was doing boxing back in the day. And he was like, how much do you charge for haircut? I was like, it was like 40 something back in the day, or whatever. And he was like, yeah, my people will never go to you. I was like, why? He was
charge
like,
too little.
Because you charge too little.
Yeah, no.
I was like, damn, that's crazy.
No.
But it was an eye opener. So like little by little, I started raising up my prices, and it made me get the clients that actually valued my time.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to like bust my ass.
Because they have skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like if my haircut's $20, man, fuck that appointment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
if
like
my haircut's $100 and you're gonna charge me a cancellation fee if I don't show up, definitely making it to that appointment and I'm on time. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, for me, like, I create a lot of expectations. Like, in the last company, like, they never set expectations. Like, a client would be like, we don't like this caption. We want to have to approve all of them.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, done. And I'd be like, dude, that is a huge fucking problem.
Really?
He's like, why? He was like, now I have to, and I would tell him, I'd be like, now I have to wait for them to approve it. What happens if they don't approve it? Now I can't post. Now you've created a bottleneck in our pipeline. Now we're not able to get the job done because you want to make promises that you can't fucking keep because you don't have the balls to say no. We're not going to do that. So when I get on these onboarding calls, I'm like, you're not going to tell me how to do this. You're not going to tell me how to do this. And you're not going to tell me how to do this. If you're going to ask that, I'll send you the refund right now. Any questions? Okay, cool. Let's move on. And that's the thing. It's like, it's an authority game.
They need that too. They need to have people that have authority in order to be like, oh yeah, he means business.
Yeah, because dude, that's the thing too. Some of my clients, like, they're egotistical. So like,
you have
like,
to have that.
Like they'll be like, man, this doesn't have any views. Like I want to take it off the page. I'm like, bro, are you gonna let me do my job or not? Like the whole point is that we have to like leave this shit up. Like you can't be deleting things.
Momentum.
Yeah, like you can't just be deleting things because you feel like it. Like, bro, this is not about how you feel. Like a lot of people, well, I don't want my friends and family to like, you know, just think that this is inauthentic. I'm like, are we making content for those people or are we making content for new customers? Oh, that's what I thought. Like, you know, and that's just like how I've started to be because I feel like it's changed the way that my clients trust me.
Yeah, and then not only that, like you know what you're doing when it comes down to content creating. They ask you to help them for a reason. So it's like, why are you paying me if you think that it's gonna be better the way that you did it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I wouldn't be here if you didn't need me or my knowledge in order to freaking start doing this stuff for you.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad that you have that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think you could, like, if you were to just make more content for a specific type of person, like right now, you just do so much, like, memes and, like, hair stuff, but there's no, like, you're not doing, like, a specific format that you're following every single day, you know? That's what you need to get into, is, like, a consistent, repeatable format that keeps you top of mind every day as a specific type of person, as a go-to for that thing. So, like, showing up every day as, like, the athlete barber, you know what I'm saying? And then finding every day to make videos about how you cut athletes' hair. And then naturally, at some point, that will start to bring in that type of clientele. Yeah. And you gotta understand, once you get those type of clients, like, life starts to look different, you know? When you got people paying $500 a cut.
Yeah. It's possible. It's doable for sure.
It's very doable. You have the talent, you have the personal brand, you have the skills, you got the connections.
Experience.
You would just literally have to just start charging.
Yeah.
Literally, you just start charging more, and just start putting yourself out there more. Or like maybe even do like you should start like a monthly service or something. Like maybe announce something on your story like, hey guys, I'm announcing like Lady Curl's black membership or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then this way you can like see who would even be down, to join. You can work on it with AI, launch that shit on the story with like a poll and see who's interested. And then the people that are interested, contact them and then, break it down. But I think that would be like a cool way for you to test like who could potentially afford that luxury price point and who would be like, how you could provide incentive to make people even want to purchase that. Because it's got to solve a problem,
No, yeah, of course.
That's always got to be the biggest thing is like, if I could just stay with my regular cuts, why would I want the black, Lady Curls membership? That's what you got. Do you use AI at all, ever?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Bro, use AI, bro. That shit is so fire. I love AI. But people hate it though. They say it's really bad for the environment.
That's exactly why I kind of backtracked on AI because I don't want it to fuck up the environment, But it could also be propaganda. I don't.
That's what I was gonna say is like, I hate to say this, but like, because I like believe and fear the one true God, and like I feel like in my mind, there's nothing that like he can't fix or restore.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm not really worried about like how much. Like if that was the case, then I would have an electric car. I wouldn't buy Bitcoin. I wouldn't use AI, and I wouldn't have social media, and I wouldn't fly on planes. Like people, exactly. Like people like to pick and choose what they will support, but it's like, do you know how much damage like planes do? You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody care when they like, I'm catching flights, not feelings.
Yeah.
Like, so people just are like selective activists.
Honestly, I started to think that the reason why their propaganda is that it's bad for the environment is because of the fact that they don't want people to take advantage of the knowledge that you could learn from having
100%. I literally bought Claude $20 a month, and when I did that 20-minute voice memo, it changed my business 100%. I can literally say that Claude, the AI app, like bro, look at this shit.
Send it to me.
No, I'm gonna show you mine so you can see what, like I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like literally, I have
Listen, y'all.
all these channels built out. So like all of these chats, so as you can see, 10 hours ago, 15 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 17. So all of these are, different. I have an ads channel, I have client channels, and then so this way I can go in here. Like let's say task daily, right?
Yeah.
I'll go in here and look at this voicemail. Look how long, like. But then it'll give me everything, right? So like, first, many chat for Demetrius. Second, post for Demetrius. Third, Daryl content strategy. Skip Kia's strategy tonight, and it'll explain why. And then like, if you do have time, do this. And then like, it just helps me stay so organized.
Yeah. That's so good.
So good.
And then not only that, you having conversations with an intellectual individual like that will make you even more articulate and more knowledgeable.
Exactly. Like bro, and it builds out like real stuff. Like look at this. This is like my sales flow chart that I use. And it built this out all by itself. It's fully AI. So like, it created this whole thing. And it helps me with my sales calls. And so what I'll do is I'll pull this up on my sales calls and like this way. First 0 to 3 minutes, connect, right? Transition, next phase. And it like basically helps me get on the call and like just have everything almost like a script, but a little bit looser so that, I can obviously not sound like a robot that's like, of course, I love that. Now let me ask you this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fire, man. You gotta try it out. Really, really give it a chance to see what solutions it could provide. Even like with financing, like.
No, yeah, that's one of the main reasons I downloaded ChatGPT in the first place because I needed help budgeting, and because I have school loans, and then remember that truck that I got rid of? I did
Yeah.
a volunteer repo. So
Yeah.
I was just trying to build, like, figure out how. Is that good?
Oh shit, my bad.
You're good. I'll put it over here.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you want
No,
to?
you're good.
Yeah, I just wanted to budgeting basically. Helped a lot. It sends you video too.
Oh no, this is something where some content we filmed for one of our clients.
If you ever need like an extra person to do like, I don't know, come to the place and do their own, like my own videos to promote, I don't know, send them my way. Actually, I don't know.
Like for, I didn't hear you
Like
say it again.
if they need, you know what I'm saying? Like those people that go to different places and then do videos for them too. But
Oh yeah.
my perspective, like my point of view, my
Yeah, like with your brand.
yeah, with my brand. Like if you ever, oh, I have somebody that could do a video for you, but
No,
they
100%.
charge this much or something. You give them the price, and then you tell me the day and the time that I should do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we could definitely do that because someone like them, definitely. And I'll invite you to their events too because they're gonna have a lot of like events for the community. They're a really big staple in Bucktown.
Yeah.
So we could definitely see what that would look like for sure.
Yeah, let me know, cause I
'Cause
love doing that too. You know, I like doing videos.
It's so funny that you say that because they literally like, and I'm not shading this girl whatsoever because at the end of the day, like we all start somewhere.
Of course.
But bro, like they basically got sent, I guess, some girl that they were like, oh yeah, like this is like an influencer. You know, she wants to come in, she wants to be paid, and like, dude, after further review of that, I was just like, man, like that shit is not nowhere near like. She was like just some girl that like goes to like the club and stuff, and like she had like 6,000 followers total.
Oh no.
And she was saying that she's a famous influencer with club connections, and I'm like, this is a family's Italian ice brand. Like, why would we want connections to a club? Like,
No,
that doesn't make-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she just, they were like asking me, and they were like, she says she's really good and really credible, and I'm just like, man, this is not. I literally told them
You gotta,
verbatim.
hold on, I gotta.
Huh?
So you don't get here.
I literally told them verbatim. I was like, dude, I have friends that are real influencers with real pull in Chicago. If you want me to get someone like Chris Dolo, Chance, you, Mia Muggs, myself, like, you know, even
and we
some
can
of those.
have fun with it personality wise, but we can't have. That's the thing about businesses. They need to realize who they're bringing in to like
Yeah,
show off their business.
yeah,
It's like a relationship. You
100%.
are a representation of me, and I am a representation of you. I can't go out here looking like that, acting like that, thinking like that, and then pretend that nobody's gonna be like, oh, damn, they hired these people. That means that they're not good,
yeah.
or they have this type of background.
No, 100%.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Exactly. You need to have the right people representing you.
Yeah, honestly, I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I was looking into the TikTok marketplace thing and trying to find locations and things to sell, but I just don't want to be in one spot. I don't want to be at home just look at this shirt, look at these clothes, and then I want to go out there. I want to see the public. I want to see local.
I would say like this is like if I was just to inspire you and put a fire underneath you, I would tell you that like the most money you're gonna make is not gonna be a barber. Like if you want to get rich, this is not gonna be your career.
No, for
It's
sure.
gonna be being a personality,
Yeah.
and you have the. Like if I was you, I would go all in on content creation. I just see you being like,
I'm so mad.
I see you being like an actor slash TV personality. That's what I think. I don't see you being a barber. You know, I see you having like a Vic Blends type of route
Yeah.
where you actually exit barbering though, because I think that your personality and everything, like you don't give a fuck about what nobody has to think. Like you make all type of crazy ass content. You're like, fuck it, let's put the camera up, let's go live. Like, man, I suck at doing those things. Like I get anxiety when I try to make content for myself. I'm like, well, let's just turn it off. I'll try again later. That's how I am. I get weird like that. Because there's just something about, I don't have the best relationship with it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people don't when they've done it and do it so much. But you just have you have this like childlike fun
Yes.
and this childlike innocence with it that I think will take you very far if you were to find the right vehicle for,
Yes.
you know, what you want to make your content with. But that means being consistent, you know? Like, if you're going to go with, you know, like, the boyfriend angle, commit to it. Make that all your. But the thing is, you're trying to do the boyfriend angle, you're trying to do the haircut angle, you're trying to do the kids angle, you're trying to make funny video here, funny video there. Like, you gotta pick something and stick to it so people will just keep coming back and coming back. That's why when the live was what it was before, it was always consistent. You were the same girl, you put up in nice clothes, you had the camera going, you went live, you spoke to the people, and that was your thing. So people could come back and they knew what they were gonna get from you. You know what I'm saying? That same thing with me. I was the Chicago dancer guy. But now I'm not the Chicago dancer guy. So people, I'm like, ads?
Yeah, you still are.
I'm like, ads? And they're
You
like, yeah,
still
nah,
are.
100 views.
That's you. That's you. That's good.
Oh,
No,
always.
but ads always get, I feel like, the less
Oh, yeah, because
views
it's
because it's promotion.
yeah, nobody ever cares. But that's what I'm saying, though, is like,
We gotta make ads that don't look like they're ads.
well, no, I'm saying more or less that, like, because I'm trying to, like, teach about it and, like, sell it, you know, I do try to make some entertaining content, but again, it's just, like, I can't find the time to, like, make it in bulk the way that I used to before. Before, we could just go out and make fucking 30 dance videos in 2 hours and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Now, motherfuckers gotta have a shot list
You
and
gotta
shit.
have fun with it, so when
But that's
you
what I'm
make
saying.
it,
Yeah, it's gotta be fun, and that's kind of I think where I lost myself. But it's like my friends. This is the hard part. Is like it's not fun for them anymore. Now they're just watching Vito. But the thing is, like, man, I'm inviting y'all to come do this shit with me, but none of y'all want to lock in hard enough. I'm not just gonna give you money in my business so that you can try it out.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
You gotta commit first, bro. I did.
Yeah.
You see proof of concept. You see proof. All you need to do is try. But I have unsuccessfully gotten any of my friends to truthfully commit, and that's because, again, the focus thing. It's like, how can you say that this is gonna be your full thing? Like, it sounds dumb to any normal person. If I was like, okay, you want to come work with me, quit for your job and make no money. Any person that's like, man, that is the most dumbest shit I ever heard. But it's like, that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what most entrepreneurs do. They all do something crazy. It's just impossible to not.
One of my clients actually quit his job to start a clothing brand.
Yeah.
One of my clients did that.
And how's it going?
Like, I haven't asked him yet. I haven't checked up on him yet, but he's gonna come soon.
Like one of my students.
But I love that.
One of my students, Jules, I was her first ever investment in coaching.
Yeah.
And right after she worked with me, she went and got another coach right after because she was like, wow. She was like, literally like, she was like, Vito, like, I was so scared to spend my money with you because I thought you were going to scam me. She was like, you know, like, and she knows me. She's like, it's just that, like, you know, marketing is typically like bullshit. She was like, but literally after working with you, you just made me realize how valuable it is to invest in the coaching. She was like, so I went and got another one. And so now, and she makes $80K a year at her job, and she has a clothing brand, but she literally is like, right now, phasing into, like, she ended her first clothing brand because of me, and now she's about to start her next one with all this new marketing, with all this new coaching, with information on ads, and her goal is literally to be able to quit her 9-to-5 forever next year, and it'll all be because she made a small $1,500 investment to learn how to do marketing for me.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying, like, bro, that's all it takes is just, like, focus, bro. You gotta spend money and you gotta focus.
Okay.
If you don't sacrifice anything, you won't care enough.
True.
That's why you gotta give your money.
Especially if you really want it.
Like, your time, everybody looks at their time like it's whatever. That's why people treat their bodies like shit. That's why people eat bad fast food. That's why people smoke, drink, do all those terrible things because everyone thinks they have a lot of time. No one thinks they have a lot of money if they don't have a lot of money. So when it comes to that investment conversation, nobody wants to do it. But the truth is that it's just like when you make that decision, when you finally do,
Yeah.
it changes everything. At this point in time, I've spent about like 20 grand in coaching. And I want
Remember
to.
you having those. That day that you were on that podcast or that asking that guy questions, was that a coach?
Nah, so he was a client of the agency I was working for.
Oh.
So his name is Taylor Money, and he's made over $10 million. He's rich as hell. He's a TED Talk speaker. So he's done a lot of really big shit. And essentially he was just trying to, they were trying to make content out of me asking him like how he would recommend I get to 25K a month. And he was like, you know what, Beto? He's like, why don't we get on a Zoom call and we make this a YouTube video? And I was like, dope, let's fucking do it. And so that was why that happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it's crazy though because everything he said was true. And you see how even you defended me? That's because our mindsets are so poor.
Gotcha.
Like straight up. Like none of the shit that, like now that I think about it, when he said that shit to me,
yeah,
I realized how right he was. Like he's like, Beto, how much money do you have to make? And I'm like, well, you know, my favorite smoothie is the strawberries. And he's like, what the fuck? Like I just asked you a number. And I'm like,
you're right.
Well, technically, and it's like, man, why can't I just say a number?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can look at it and be like, why is he being rude? Well, why can't I just say a number?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind,
yeah,
I don't believe what I'm about to say.
Wow, you're so right. That's an eye-opener itself right there.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe what I'm about to say, so I'm trying to pre-cancel out what I'm gonna say by giving you all this fluff beforehand. Well, Taylor, da 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 and da 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 da.
And he's like, no.
No, what's a fucking number? And that's what I'm saying is that's what we do as human beings. We have all these like
doubts.
Yeah.
Self-doubts.
But it takes like again the authority to come in. No, give me this one clear thing. It's like even my sales calls, right? Like my sales calls, like. It's like, why did I lose the sales call? Because I wasn't the authority, because I was anxious. How the fuck am I going to make them feel at peace if I'm so anxious about getting their money that I can't even calm down on the call and really hear what the fuck they have to say for real?
Yeah.
You know, there's times I listen and I'm like, dude, he's clearly asking this, and I just completely disregarded it. Mm-hmm. Because I was so focused on my own selfish intentions.
Got it.
So that's why, like, again, when it comes to sales, and just like conversation, value building, money, wealth, there's a sense of focus and intention that you like literally need to have or you will be unsuccessful.
Yeah.
And that's the season I'm in right now. Intention and focus.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for us.
Thanks.
I think I've been thinking about it the last 2 hours. And man, it would be dope to talk to partner up with you and just like see what we could build together. But I personally, I would need your guidance. You would have to like teach me, but I don't want to take time out of your hand if that's something that, you know, if you're like super busy and everything.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that it'll always come down to is. Like, it's like it's like the same thing with Jacob, bro, is that, like, you know, if right now I'm in a position where everything's on fire,
yeah,
and I have to put it out, the last thing I want is another thing that I have to put out, right?
Yeah.
So, it's about having someone that can come in and learn and participate, and not become like a disturbance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that makes it very, very much hard for me, you know, to want to work with someone or to promise anything if they're already showing all those signs that, like, they can't be self-managed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the biggest thing is that, like, if I'm paying somebody a full-time income, I want them to be, like, I think it's 100% sure that, like, I should be able to trust that they can get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's like me paying for a haircut and then like I look in the mirror and the fucking haircut is just bogus as hell. Like I would be like, dude, like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I think because I try to work with so many people I know, they expect me to pay them a fuck ton of money and do absolutely zero work or horrible work.
Damn.
And I should just be okay with it because, well, Beto, you talk about money all the time, and Beto, you always talk about you're so abundant. So if you got all this money, why can't you just afford it? Mm-hmm. And that's just fucked up, you know?
Yeah, you don't need people like that in your team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just want some key players that are like, look, boss, let me show you what I can do for you, and then we can talk about what you can do for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone wants to come to me about what I can do for them. Not a single person has come to me about what they can do for me,
Mm.
and that's what makes all the difference in the business.
What could I do for you?
Are the boys in school?
Yeah, they're in school.
I feel like I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah. Jason's about to graduate kindergarten, and he's about to be 6 years old.
Damn, bro.
Yep.
Time flies.
Isn't that crazy?
Very crazy.
Put your head down over.
I just realized we didn't even get to the braids yet.
Yep. And so I was like, man, like I need you to come here earlier.
Oh no, you're good. I was saying I'm just saying more or less damn, bro. I'm sitting here getting a little tired. I'm like, man, we haven't even done the braids yet. That shit can wake me
The
up.
braids is the fastest part, I think.
You think so?
Nah, I don't know. I already untangled your hair, so all I gotta do is part it. So we should be braid.
Hey.
Did you see the last picture I posted on Instagram?
Where?
On my story?
I did it.
It was me as a teenager. I looked like a dude. I was like, I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff about myself recently. Hey baby, let it play. That's my song. Turn it up.
Turn it up like you don't give a frick.
Do you feel like with the amount of different people that you speak to now, your vocabulary has changed? Like, do you curse as much as you used to, or do you feel like
I cuss more?
No way! What the heck? For real?
I think as you get more prestigious, you start to become actually more insecure. That's what I see from all these people. My newest client is on Shark Tank.
Really?
Yeah, he was just on Shark Tank a few days ago. This is his account. He runs the biggest men's care brand on TikTok shop called.
Oh, that guy. I think I followed him.
So we did $2 million.
So that's what I'm saying. When these businesses come to me, these are full-on grown-ass adults, and I'm like, yeah, you can't afford this. This is basically the end of the conversation. So it takes a lot of. I wasn't always like that. I was very much polite at first, but now I'm starting to get into my bag of man, these people are gonna eat me up if I let them. So I just have to be undoubtedly myself.
True.
And let the value that they need be what I provide, to the point where they're like, man, even if Beto fucking is cussing and hollering, we need that motherfucker because that's Beto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of the precedent that I try to set is provide value first, worry about what people think later. Because at the end of the day, as I've grown, I think I've learned a lot more words, what certain things mean, but I don't think it's changed the way that I speak in any way, shape, or form.
No.
I think it makes me want to speak like me even more, because then when I the day's done, I'm fuck all of y'all. So you know what I'm saying?
That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to stop cursing. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it. The first thing that pops out. You're good, you're good. You sound scary.
Hmm?
That sounds scary.
The sounds?
Yeah.
It's that Brazilian funk, but the aggressive one.
Alright. Braids time.
Can I use the bathroom first?
Yeah. Shit, my bathroom's dirty in there.
I'm gonna give it a girl for it.
There's no toilet paper.
Bro, I just need to pee.
Alright, don't judge me. Listen. Can't do my genetics. I haven't been here for
Oh, see, that's like some girl shit. I'm man. I don't know. It could be like roaches crawling around as well.
You're
Like, I
so
just move them
fast. No way. Oh no. He said they could be roaches. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Yeah, my hair looks so crazy today. Look at this. This one's just like sticking up right there. Hope you've been good, curls. Thank you, Mark. Been decent. Listen, you know, in the wintertime, I really don't wear deodorant, but now the summertime is coming and I have to wear deodorant. And my gosh. Bruh. Uh-oh. Why? You missed the toilet seat? Just kidding.
I was like, man, where the fuck is the fucking toilet flusher? Gang, tell me why I did this. I was like this. I was like, I thought it was like a lever. Oh my god.
Yo, that's funny. What the heck?
My glasses are right there, right?
Yeah, you guys
I
are.
couldn't tell if those are my. No, those are your glasses. I was like, did I bring my glasses to the bathroom and take them off?
Good morning. Good morning.
Bruh,
Good morning.
Fucking, that shit just took me out. Hidden ass flush
Oh yeah, I'm
flush mechanism. Cause it was like slightly tilted. So I'm like, oh, that means not flush. Turn it the other way, that means flush.
No way. That's so funny. I never thought about that like that.
What the fuck even is that?
So you remember the sink that I had in the living room?
Yeah.
It broke.
So
like I took that out so I could fix it. But well, so my man could fix it. But we needed to know what part we needed, so that's what it was.
I see.
Zigzag in the middle or just straight?
Just straight.
Yeah. Want me to braid a bowl into your hair? Just kidding.
A bowl.
Yeah, a bowl.
Bro, I don't know what you did with these braids. These are my favorite braids ever. Well, actually, I'm stuck between two. Cause low key, I think with this one, these were actually like. I know LA were definitely my favorite braids by far, but these are just the basic ones. But damn, look at those, they're so clean. Yeah, that's just so clean, girl. Yeah, just do the regular 4. After this though, I'm chopping it. I want to go back to this length.
Really?
Unless we should just do it right now.
Vito, no!
Yeah, it's time. I hate it. I really just want to go back to this. Like just like this cut. Yeah, like I just feel like this. This looks the best on me. Like look at me, young suave. That's where I want my hair.
You look like J.I. Prince J.I. whatever.
But what do you think you could do my hair like that again?
You think? Are you? That's an insult. Yeah.
It's not an insult.
No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. Of course. Why not?
You weren't cutting my hair at this time.
Let me see the other one.
It's like say my ex-barber.
Oh yeah. Wait.
He did.
Yes, bitch. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like it.
I don't know what I was thinking with this little photo shoot.
I like it. Can't see your hair.
Literally all in sweats.
I need to see the side of your hair. Alright, we're doing braids now. You better put that shit on too. You better put that shit on too. Wait, what do you mean? Put what shit on?
Like outfit.
You?
I think he might be talking to me.
Mark, what are you talking about, Mark?
Like, you know how people say, like, hey, put that shit on, like, the outfit?
Yeah.
So he's saying, like, if you're getting braids, you better put that shit on, too. I believe that's what he's saying.
We'll see right now. Here, keep your head, like, straight.
My bad.
We good. Mark, what are you talking about? If you're still in here. Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh.
I have mastered.
Your girl's going with you? To,
Yeah.
Where?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Can I pose this?
Of course. You say this is slight. You see the time.
Is that good?
Yeah, of course. I'll already share it whenever I'm not there. Also, you remember how I asked you to be my model and stuff? How I was looking for models and stuff?
Yeah.
So apparently I wasn't showcasing that thing. So they were like, no. So they put me on the flyer, but then they changed their mind.
Really?
Yeah.
So it worked out?
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. Because all my anxiety just went out the window.
Yeah, I had a client shoot with that Italian ice brand.
Yeah.
So they have been fucking. I would have been available, but they kept changing it. They literally were like, let's do it this day. And then they said that their Cubs got backpedaled, and then they had it for Thursday, and then they pushed it for Friday, and they literally were like, it's gonna be one of the days this weekend. And so I just had to like,
good.
I know, it was the first shoot though, so I was like, it's whatever.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
you know, we hadn't filmed for them ever, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give you guys this time, but from now on, like, just try and make sure that, you know, if we're booking shoots that are like we're showing up to the ones that, you know, we're booking.
Oh shit. Yeah. For sure. I'm so sorry, guys. So fresh and so clean. Did you just burp?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
I
have
thought you said sorry, beautiful.
no,
It's like, no problem.
Yes.
No problem, babe.
No, yeah, clock it.
Bro, that's like the only thing, bro. Like, man, like, bro.
What, bro?
I can't even say it. I had to like. See, I'm good at stopping myself from saying crazy shit. I have to remember it on the. I'll tell you later, or I'll type it out.
But. What you thinking about?
I can't even type it.
Say it. shit straight. That's so true. That's so funny.
I love that word.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, can I talk about that word?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have said, I called out people in the barbershop saying, man, you guys are acting like a bitch. But I've never personally called anybody a bitch.
Yeah. No, I think what's it called? Like, I don't know. Like as a man, like you're never supposed to call a woman that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men will get, triggered by that. It's like as a man, you really just can't use that word. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
for a gay man, you can use that word.
Oh, damn it. You're so right. I'm gonna push this. Okay, you don't look sweet. This video was like too much. What? What is wrong with you? Whoa, that is insane.
When you're dealing with Iran currently, they don't care if they get blown up. Not at all. They do not care one bit. And this is the thing that honestly sent a chill down my spine. If you start studying Islamic
Send that to me.
eschatology, I don't recommend you spending any time on this, by the way.
The Mahdi is unbelievable.
Okay.
That's where you're going.
That's where I'm going. Okay. So Islamic eschatology, the Mahdi will emerge as a charismatic messianic world leader during global chaos. He will take control of the world and
Antichrist.
destroy everyone who resists him. He will invade many nations. He will rule and reign for 7 years. He will broker a 7-year peace treaty with the Jews. He will conquer Israel and massacre the Jews. He will establish an Islamic one-world government headquartered in Jerusalem. He will establish Islam as the only acceptable religion. He will come, bro, this is insane. He will come on a white horse with supernatural power, doing signs and wonders. He will be assisted by a powerful prophet. So we know, you and me know, the rider on the white horse in Revelation 6 is the Antichrist. They use that verse to describe their end times messianic body. Honestly, man,
I also believe Jesus is going to come back too.
the prophet that they believe will assist the Mahdi, they believe that's Isa. The Islamic view of Jesus
What?
is what the New Testament calls another Christ, a false Christ. I'll do one more. If you view Ezekiel 38 as an eschatological prophecy, I do.
I do.
It says that all these nations are going to unite against Israel and come to attack Israel, that will be the moment that Christ, the true Jesus, returns, and like you said, he just lays waste to the enemies of God. The modern day geographic correspondence to all of those nations are as follows. Gog and Magog, that could be part of Russia or Central Asia. Meshul and Tubal, that's in Turkey. Persia, that's Iran. Kush is Sudan. Put is modern day Libya or broader northern Africa. Gomer is Turkey. Beth Togarmah, that's also Turkey. With the exception of parts of Russia, every single one of those nations today is a dominantly Islamic nation. I don't know how to read this stuff and not go, hey man, Islam might be the strong delusion that ushers in these end times things.
Everything you just
Yes,
said is
it's the
absolutely
final
accurate.
book.
The other thing is
About the end
there's
time. It literally speaks about the end
major
time when
groups
coming back.
of Muslims, the Shiites, and
It's
the
a warning. The
Sunnis.
Quran is a
Shiites,
warning.
Their version
I think you
we're dealing with Iran
like
currently.
Iran or not Iran,
The
like
Quran?
Islam and Christianity, like
It's the same.
it's
Well,
not the same.
Not the same, but it's like we have similar.
But see, that's the thing is like that's not. People do that a lot with religion, where they try to make it about like, man, it's about how you feel. It's not about. It's literally has nothing to do with us. Literally nothing. We're like, human beings are like, we think we're so important, but I think that's the truth. Is like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know, man. I don't even know if we'll be alive to see this.
All of that, yeah, true.
But at the end of the day, you know, Islam and Christianity are vastly like the whole Trinity. Like that's literally the whole point of the Bible. So it's not that it's like people try to make it seem like we agree on like religious. We do agree on some things, which is why I believe in the concept of God in general.
Yes.
But like the thing is that there's not really like any real agreements. Like not believing in Jesus is like the biggest, I guess, separator from Christianity that you could possibly have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I haven't told you, did I?
No.
I started going to the church now recently with my sister-in-law.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you like trying to practice both, or like what's your
Christianity.
Yeah, the thing with Islam, right, is that like, you know, when you really break down the Bible, right, and you look at it from a perspective in your own mind, you don't talk to nobody about it, you don't get influenced, like, man, I'm telling you, like, put the pieces together and it'll lead towards Jesus. I'm telling you, like, why do you think about it, right? Like in the world, everywhere, they try to get rid of Jesus. Why don't they try to get rid of the other religions? Think about that.
Yep.
Like in North Korea and all those places, like, and all those, like, if you are caught worshiping Christ, you'll be put to death. But if you're caught worshiping like Buddha or you know, any other, why is that not a problem? Does that not like just catch anybody's eye? You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it comes down to, is like just being able to read between the lines and look at history. Like, you know, people always try to bring up that like Christianity is like a white man's religion, and like it's literally, you know, it came from Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus wasn't a white man. Like it's just, he was a Middle Eastern man. Like it's just crazy, bro. Like I think most people that don't believe in God or have any type of like Christ-like self in them, and not even just Christ, even just you know, Muhammad, like it's always those people who are never educated. Like at least with, you know, people who are typically any type of religious or any type of anything, they're typically still somehow educated, right? Like I will much rather always argue with a Muslim who can bring up facts and talk about his you know, his religion over the person in the street that's just drunk as fuck partying. That's like, man, I hate God. God doesn't exist. That's just a hurt person. You know? But yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm trying to get closer to God, but that shit with Jacob, he was trying to tell me that, like, because I crashed out on him, I definitely did. You know, and the thing about me is you don't want Beto to crash out on you. I'm definitely a crash outer. You know, but he was basically telling me, like, God was going to punish me and all this stuff.
No, that's not
you know,
good.
And I'm like, bro, if God's going to punish me, God's going to punish me because I did something, not because he's punishing me on behalf of you. Like, you know, the fact that you would even say that is insane, bro.
Dude,
like,
that's so messed up.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened. Honestly, you can't be saying that to another human being. We actually were doing Bible study yesterday, and we were reading, I think it was Luke. I don't remember the number, but in Luke, it was a chapter, I think it was chapter 11, verse, I'm not going to say, it's chapter 11. But they were talking about, like, we shouldn't fear the humans here, we should fear the man upstairs, basically, that could send you to hell.
No, 100%.
And that is, like, literally a big representation of basically what I just read yesterday. I never really thought that I could, you know, see it in real life.
No, it's the truth, because at the end of the day, like, he tries to make it seem like I need his validation in order to come to Christ, and I don't. At the end of the day, I can have my own relationship outside of you. We can get into the biggest disagreement, and that doesn't change the way that God views me whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, like, you are his own son, and he has his own plan for you, and I'm his own son, and he has his plan for me. And that's why God is so great. God is the equalizer. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like right now, I'm making all this bread, And I literally told Jasmine, like, I feel so empty because it's like all I can think about is making more. That's all I can think about. There is no part of me that has any peace. I can tell you that genuinely.
But
Like, this is
if-
the money I dreamed for, and I have no peace
But
from
if you
it.
make that money, you could. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna use it to help other people that need it too, you know. But at the same time, you could use that money not only for yourself, for your family, for your future, for your kids, you know, for your wife. But you have, if you have the intentions where, okay, I'm gonna get this money, God's gonna bless me with all this money, but I'm gonna use it for the right purposes.
Yeah.
Then I don't think you will feel so the way that you feel right now about you wouldn't feel so bad about making more money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're using it for things that are going to create happiness and a better future for somebody else. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So you're gonna use it with great intentions. You're not gonna, like you said, you don't smoke. You don't. I mean, I don't know.
I do smoke. But
Okay,
that's
like
about it.
drink, smoke, all that, like party, all of that. Like you're focused on work, you're focused on your career, you're focused on growth, and that's where your energy is at. So guess what? That's where it's gonna grow. And if you put God before all of the things that you decide to do, then guess what? You're doing it in good ways. You're doing it for yourself, but for God too. So don't ever forget that. Don't try to be like, oh, this is my life, this is my life. Yeah, it could be your life, but at the same time, you can help other people
Yeah.
with your
I
growth.
I always tell like people that, and it may sound very like cheesy and maybe even conceited, and like that's why I really don't try to say it. But it's like, bro, I genuinely feel like God has like a specific plan for me. Like I feel like the way that everything comes to me so easily, the way that I'm able to influence and inspire people, I just think that God put me here so that I could like inspire other Christian people or people that don't feel they're at, because like, bro, that's the thing about me is like people are like, man, Beto, you're so strong, or Beto, you did this or you did that, and I literally have there's nothing in my mind that makes me feel like I'm special. Like I don't think I'm any different than anybody. I think I just don't listen to the voice in my head. That's like what I think that's the only thing that's different about me. Everybody, like, I've recognized we all have that voice in our head. Somebody does something suggestive, I think the same thing, you think the same thing, they think the same. We all share the same mind. We really do.
Yeah.
And it's like the people that get further in life are people who don't listen to the voice. The voice,
Negative one.
yeah, it'll literally tell you you're ugly, you're fat, you're stupid, you're dumb, you can't do it. Bro, even right now with the way my business is, I'll have random intrusive thoughts that are like, quit the business, get a job, quit the business. It's literally just a voice. It's the enemy, bro.
Yeah.
We are cursed for life because of what Eve did. So it's like, I have to understand that like, I am basically owned, by one of two entities, and so the only power I really have is to choose what entity I allow to serve my life with. And I choose for that to be God because I want to be abundant.
God doesn't want us to be poor.
Never. I hate when Christians be trying to make it seem like God wants Christians to be poor. Like that's no, like Myron Gaines was saying, or not I don't know why I would say that's his name. What is it again? Let me say his name right. Myron what? Myron Golden. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Myron Golden was saying like, back then they were talking about how, in Matthew, a lot of people try to say, oh, well, God makes it very clear when Jesus says that, it is harder for, a rich man to get into heaven than, for a camel to get through the eye of the needle. But he basically broke down how back in those times, right, when people talked about, being rich, and like when you look at like the language, that when they were talking about rich, they weren't talking about possessions, because back then nobody really had possessions. Even the people who were rich, they were rich in status. They were never rich in possessions. And he was like, so when they talked about being rich, they were talking about being rich in righteousness, not rich in financials, right? So he was basically saying that if you are a man that is poor in righteousness, right, or that you're rich in unrighteousness, that is the man who will have a hard time getting through. Exactly, right? If you're rich in unrighteousness. Now, if you are poor in unrighteousness, that is obviously where you want to be. But the idea of being wealthy is not a tie to the idea of being unrighteous.
Yeah.
So it's like there's nothing wrong with making money. It's just about how you spend it, right? If I know that there's a family in need and I don't help them and I go buy something myself, now that is 100% unrighteous.
Yeah.
Now, if I know everybody's taken care of and I decide to spend something on myself that I've really wanted for a long time that I've prayed to God about,
Yeah.
then that is righteous. And there's nothing wrong for being rich in that instance.
Mhm. So true.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, man, God created nice cars. Like, I don't think I would be wrong for wanting to have one. That wouldn't make me, like, non-Christian because I want to have a nice car.
Yeah.
You know? Say, you want to drive it too? Come drive it, gang. I just want one.
Yeah.
Is that wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing is people will be like, oh, you Christian? Okay, so you don't have no money. So you broke. So you give every single second to Jesus. So you never sin. It's like, bro, why is that the expectation?
Yeah.
Why, in any world, would anybody think that any Christian would actually be able to do that? That's just impossible.
Yeah.
You know, but people who are not Christian love saying that shit. But, you know, that's the hard part too, is that God holds us to that standard. He's like, you should make it look like you don't sin. Why would you want to encourage others to think that, like, the moment we start being like, yes, I do sin, then we'll kind of slowly start to become okay with it.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird, that's why I love being a Christian, bro. It's such a struggle. It's not beautiful in the way where it's like, man, it's just this awesome thing. It's one of the most painful things you'll go through that's yet somehow so rewarding that makes it all worth it, you know?
Definitely. Definitely.
What made you want to make that change?
Man, I was watching a movie, the book of John, the Gospel of John, my bad. And mind you, it was random. I didn't have any intentions to like learn anything from this movie. I didn't have any intentions for nothing. I was just like, oh, YouTube suggested it. Okay, let me just put it on. Mildly paying attention, watching the movie, fell asleep, woke up. I woke up in this part where Jesus was on the cross. Mind you, Muslims don't believe that Jesus died on the cross.
Yeah.
So I kept watching, and then when he died on the cross, the guard or the soldier poked him on the side of the rib, and right there, that's whenever you saw blood and water come out of where they poked him. He was bleeding blood and water, and that to me was like an indicator itself. I don't know. I started crying. I asked God for forgiveness. I called my mom right away, told her I believed. And then, I don't know, my life just started changing right after that. Because I started going to church, started to read the Bible with my man. My kids like going to church now, so it's just like, I don't know. I feel like literally good things have been happening to me since I was like, you know, I repented, I was like asking God for forgiveness, and I don't know, and I just kept praying to please, like, don't ever let me go astray again.
I think for you, Yesenia, because you're somebody that I have looked into for a very long time, like, you're definitely someone that, like, you have a lot of love to give, so you obviously have a lot of love that you desire, and I think that you can find yourself finding it in places that are not good. And I think that, like, what I've learned from just everything that I'm doing with Christianity and life right now is that, you know, our true Savior is Jesus Christ, and He is the only person that will ever be able to fulfill us. It's not going to be, you know, our romantic partner. It's not going to be our children. It's not going to be our job. It's not going to be our passions. Literally, the things that we're passionate about are not going to give us passion. It's going to be the Lord, bro. That's literally what I'm learning. Like, I'm not that smart. God just gave me this ability. I'm not that good at dancing. God, like, that's why I always say that I feel like God has a plan for me. I'm like, man, God made me good at a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Like, I must be good for some reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just encourage you to, like, you know, look back at, like, you know, you and your faith and just your experience to see, like, what the triggers were, you know, figure out why you know, you got into Islam. Figure out, you know, because those are all be a part of your testimony, you know, because you'll be able to see clearer. Like when I did quote unquote witchcraft,
Really?
when the collective broke up and I got booked for my second ever biggest show, I went out there and this guy was basically telling me that he could talk to Destiny. And I think I told you this story maybe already, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I just ended up doing it because I hated Jacob and I hated JJ and I hated them and they were getting close to God. And that was the only reason why I did it, was because I was like, man, if I hate these guys and they love God, well then I hate what they hate, so I hate God. And that's why I'm going to do this. And that's what, yeah, 100%. And that's what I'm saying, like, you got, like, it's like everything we do, right, from like doing drugs, alcohol, whatever, it's always like a human trigger. It's always a human that pissed us off or an experience that pissed us off. And so we cope with it in the ways that we know how, and it's typically self-destructive towards God's ideas. That's why it's like, again, the devil's idea is not to make life worse, it's to make life better. It's to make life better so that it can be so good that we're distracted that we never take the time to actually look at the roots of our human existence. If all we have to do is just come on this earth, find an attractive partner, have some kids, eat some good food, and die, that's what life is all about. But it's not. And saying that to a normal person sounds crazy. It's like, what else is there about it? It's not to say unfortunately, but it's like, it's just crazy to hear it from my lips. It's like, life is about Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's literally what it's about, brother.
Definitely.
You know? And that's the thing, is like, I think when people hear you say that, they're like, man, you're brainwashed. But it's like, nah, bro, shit. If life could just be about money and cars and girls, the old me would have probably been like, man, that's the life I want. We don't need Jesus. We don't need none of this. But when you learn and you actually take the time to not be ignorant, you will see why you need him.
Definitely.
We wouldn't even be existing if it wasn't for our Father who art in heaven.
Yeah.
You know? But we're just so ignorant, man.
Definitely.
That's why, like, all this business stuff, like, I think God has helped me a lot the most, because, like, it makes me realize how none of this shit even matters.
Mm-hmm.
I look at my business like I'm playing a game
See.
that I can just respawn because I got God. I know he could literally do that if I wanted him to.
Yep.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just having that power and the authority of Jesus Christ, like, it's so freeing, because you just don't, it's like, what could destroy me? My Father created you.
Yep. Beautiful. Beautifully said. Y'all gotta lock in with Vito, man. Listen to him speak, bro.
I want to do more speaking stuff, but these moments are easier. Like, I know I'm over talking.
No,
but
you're
like,
not. Please don't ever say that. I really love when people speak their knowledge. It's the people that undertalk, and you know, they're hiding away what is actually supposed to be said for a person that's supposed to hear it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're saying everything that needs to be heard. Maybe not for me, but maybe for other people too. Because there's people in here. If they're not watching right now, one day somebody's gonna watch it and be like, "Damn, I heard Beto on Lady Curl's live, and he was speaking facts."
Speeding.
Speeding.
He was freaking Latino out of speeding fox.
Speeding fast. Very fast. You know, like, you're gonna get those people. So yeah, don't underspeak, please. And mind you, I don't mind it either.
Yeah, I definitely just want to educate, inspire, and just do my job, man. I just want to go to heaven.
Definitely. How you feeling? Is this hurting you, or are you okay?
No, it's not hurting at all. This is one of the first times I got my hair done sober, so I actually can't really feel it.
Congratulations.
First haircut sober.
Y'all, can we get W's in the chat right now? Be really funny though.
Nah, cause usually I just like, I have a bad problem with smoking weed in the car. Like, I just love smoking, like, bro, I love smoking weed in the car specifically.
Yeah.
Like, I won't even want to get high, but I'll just smoke because I'm in the car. I just like smoking in the car.
Passes time,
Yeah, it's like I'm just in the car.
chilling.
Exactly. That's my piece.
You should get fake cigarettes.
No, I'm quitting smoking today.
Oh,
That's
snap.
why I didn't smoke today.
W's in the chat again. What? Sheesh. That
Yeah.
takes a lot. Cold turkey?
Cold turkey. Bruh, it doesn't. Think about it. If I made it, like, the only reason why someone would even go back to an addiction is because they're thinking about it. Don't think about it. Literally, make your mind so busy. That's the thing, is like, trying to not think about it, you will never not think about it. You're literally thinking about it as you're trying not to. That's not fucking possible. You need to literally get away from it. That's why, like, it's like with lust. Like, the Bible literally, like, God doesn't say, oh, all you have to do is pray to me. He says, flee.
Damn.
That is the only time God has ever instructed humans to ever run from anything. And that's lust. Because lust is the one sin we can't beat. Like, it's just human nature to just be able to see something and be like, that's better than what I have, or, you know, that's this or that's that, you know. But it honestly just teaches a, you know, a more raw, more organic form of humility, you know, being able to see better and appreciate what you have.
I think it says, even if you glance at somebody with
So, rip-
lust, you're still already committing adultery.
Yeah, you're committing adultery in your heart. And-
Zoom!
And it's the truth, but that's the thing, is it needs to be a matter of like honesty and truthfulness is how we beat the enemy, right? Because no one has enough vulnerability to say what they're truly thinking, and because of those smoke screens, that's why people end up never believing in God, truthfully.
Why?
Is because everybody lies about how they truly feel. Everybody's fucking scared to death. Like, I hate people that say they're not afraid to die. You're definitely afraid, bro. If you're not afraid, do it right now. It's like if you really don't care about your life and you could disregard it that easy, then do it right now. Exactly. Like, bro, nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to be zapped out from consciousness forever. Now, do some people have a healthier way of processing it? Of course. But at the end of the day, like, you know, when it comes down to that, it's just a natural human curiosity. So it's like anybody that says that they don't care is just more focused on something else.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's why they always say, like, oh, that's an old lady trying to get into heaven. Because once you start getting older, that's when you're like, damn, I actually am finna die. Damn, I actually do need to lock in with Jesus.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And some people spend their life just living and they die before they ever get that opportunity. That's why, like me, I'm trying to get right now, because I'm like, man, like, I'm young, I'm turnt. All I need is, you know, make sure I'm good with God, and I guess I'll just be waiting at that point.
Yep.
I mean, what else are we doing? Literally just waiting for God to come get us.
We're like the seed still inside of a womb.
Yeah. Basically.
We haven't been reborn yet completely. Because before our mother's womb, it was our fathers. And before our fathers, we weren't even thought of, maybe. But this isn't the only world
Not at
that's
all.
left for us.
Yeah, I think my biggest fear is just like what heaven's gonna be like, you know? Because none of us are gonna have each other. Like, you won't have your man, I won't have my shorty, you won't have your kids. None of us will know each other. Like, we all get reset, and that fucks me up.
That fucks me up too.
That's like the one thing that like makes me like just really sad. Anytime I think about it, it genuinely like makes me want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe in my God, and I just hope that there's just, you know, something. I just don't think that God's heartless like that. I mean, and maybe that's not heartless, right? Maybe there's a reason for it, but it's just scary to think about, you know, not to be able to like love one another in that way from choice and have to, you know, because that's like the way the Bible speaks about it is almost like heaven is just us just rejoicing with God 24/7. And that just sounds like, I'm not going to say like torment, but it's like, man, like, I don't know, I guess I just like being able to like live my life right now. And not necessarily like live my life just for sin, but like shit, be able to go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like something that like, you know, when we talk about having mansions in heaven and all that, it's just like, what does that look like? You know, if I have a mansion, does that mean I get to like live in my crib? You know, like I don't know, like, you know, because there's not that much talk about heaven in the Bible at all. But that's because it's not built yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit is real life scary, you know?
I've always thought about that. I was like, dang, when we go to heaven, what if the people that we love the most don't make it, you know? Or what if I don't make it and they make it? And
but that's why, again, there is none of that.
Yeah.
Because and again, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's a part of the reason, right? It's like, let's say we do go with all of our memories, right? What's gonna happen? Jesus, where's this guy? Where's this person? Where? And what do you think is gonna happen to you? Like, evil cannot exist in the presence of God, so there cannot be any disappointment. There can't be any sadness. There can't be any like reminiscing. So therefore, if we had all our memories, we would be able to do that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, when we go up there, we basically get cleansed. We lose everything. We die to this body, and we become a new creation. But see, that's what the devil wants. He wants us to become obsessed with our body. He wants us to become obsessed with our life, so that we want to hold on to it. Because what does the scripture say? The ones who hold on to their lives will lose it, and the ones who let go will keep it. Why?
Nah, I just thought about that, like in a deeper aspect.
Yeah, it's scary. It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's literally depressing. But it's like, man, there's just a greater purpose beyond all of this. And that's why I think like the pursuit of God is so important, because at the end of the day, like, man, imagine if we were just locked in with our Creator, what we could be doing.
Definitely. This? Vito!
Excuse me. I had to let them all out before I said anything.
Here.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know. I thought you were playing. I don't know what's he doing.
I had to burp for real.
Like, Sorry. I'm hungry.
Really?
Yeah. Had some dates earlier.
Yeah, I haven't eaten.
And this one got 2 more braids left.
No,
You need a charger, my homie.
I know.
What the heck is that?
It's a dog.
Is this AI?
Oh shit.
That's AI.
Nah, it's a real dog.
You better go to the comments right now, because I'm pissed.
Bruh, it's a pit bull. You ain't never seen no shit like that before?
Hell no.
I've seen that in real life.
Let me see the comments.
They just painted on the dog, and then, well, a lot of people are saying it is AI, but this is definitely not AI. I've seen this before.
The AI is real.
don't know. It just really looks real.
That's the fucked up part.
No, I'm saying because that's like a cave. Like that's not obviously. Like look, that's a real fucking dog. Like, you've never seen a dog do that?
Never.
Let's see if this guy always pulls AI. If he does, then there. Yeah, that was a real video.
Say wallahi.
What does that mean? Like forgiveness?
No, wallahi is like I swear to God. That's like against the. You're not allowed to swear to God at all. Like that's a sin. It's so.
To say wallahi?
To say wallahi. To say like I swear to God. You can't swear to God.
Oh.
Because it's like, let's say for instance, you swear to God, and then whatever you promise doesn't end up like being true or happening,
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that either.
you're fucked. Like,
Yeah, they say you're never supposed to make promises to God.
yep.
It's gonna be some dumbass video to watch.
You're not able to do it. It's gonna stop it.
I know, I'm so blue that I'm watching it.
Look at the comments. That's a gig.
It is, but fuck it. At least I got the result.
Oh, you're funny.
That's all I wanted was the result.
I want to see what she does. I thought it was gonna end before she showed it.
Nice, bro. Wow. This is how I know I'm fucking fried, bro. I kept saying there was a 5-minute break in structure, and I was on the fucking top.
What the fuck am I watching? This shit got my attention. What the fuck?
I'm the fast forwarder person. I usually fast forward videos.
See, I gotta concentrate. I gotta lock in. I gotta see what they doing right. See, that's that instant gratification, that fast forward.
Why am I gonna wait the whole time when I could just like, I could be wasting all this time learning something else and I could just bam. Instant gratification, you said.
Whoa! That's so fucking fire.
You're such a boy. You're such a man. guy. It's such a guy thing.
And the fact that this isn't viral is insane.
You should write
That would be like one of those comments. The fact that this isn't viral.
What's a modern?
Saying that somebody's like too,
Muscular?
yeah.
Hey guys, I got my contractor with me.
But that's
Finally finished renovating this whole building after a year. And the best part of it was he told me we were gonna get it done for 400, and we actually got it done for 600. So he actually fucked me up. Fuck you, man. Hey guys, I got my contractor with me. Finally finished renovating this whole building after a year. And the best part of it was he told me we were gonna get it done for 400, and we actually got it done for 600. So he actually fucked me up. Fuck you, man. There is nothing easier than working with Mexicans. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Always on time, never complaining, busting their asses off. Now guys, the Arabs on the other hand, their mom's always in the hospital, somebody's dying, something's happened, they're going through a financial disaster. When it's time to get paid, they're doing me a favor. I don't know, that's my personal experience. Drop your experience below in the comments, let me know. There is nothing easier than working with Mexicans. Check this out. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Hey guys, I got...
Why the fuck you open the door? You don't see? It's your fault. Don't go. Why the fuck you open the door? You don't see?
That was an Uber driver?
Yeah.
Yelling at people F tier, there's not really much fruit to show for what you're doing, and it's more of an annoyance to the public than it is a blessing. NL tracks, C tier, it's a lot less aggressive.
We don't look
and
that.
one of my
We got it done, we got the ball, that's a spoken.
I like to do illustrations. Boyfriend's gonna be.
Man, it's so hot in here. That's why I took the cape off of me because
Yeah, it is a little hot outside.
This is bad. This is
you excited
For what?
for your event?
I'm gonna go kill that shit. So hell yeah.
Does Red Bull invite you to these events, or do you?
Not this one. I'm going by myself. Me and Red Bull are basically done.
No way.
Yeah.
What happened?
They just got new management.
New management?
Yeah, they got a new agent. There's a new program. She doesn't care as much. And you know, she's just been kind of a bitch, to be quite honest. So fuck her. She was supposed to send me my jacket that they took from me a long time ago at an event, literally over a year ago. And I've been begging her for the jacket, and I asked her to have it so that I could have it for this weekend, and she didn't even fucking send it to me. and then she texted me and said it went out on the 15th. So we'll see what happens, because the thing is that the last time she said that they mailed it to my house,
Yeah.
and she said she didn't know what happened to it. But I took a long enough time and asked her for it again, and now she said she sent it out. So I wonder if she even remembers the fact that she told me that it had basically been lost. Because if that's the case, then either A, she was lying then, or B, she's lying now and doesn't even remember that I know that she said that. So we'll even see if I get the jacket. Because literally it's a Red Bull jacket with my fucking name engraved in it.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you even keep it? Otherwise, you would just throw it out. And at that point, why would you throw out my jacket? Like, that's literally so unnecessary.
I think somebody stole it.
It has my name on it.
They don't care. People steal
No,
shit all
like
the
it's
time.
it embroidered. Like it's got Vito Montanez embroidered in it. There's no way they could like. They would have to rip out a big piece of the jacket to get my name off of it. Otherwise, if I saw it, I'd be like, bro, that's my jacket.
Yeah.
Give me that jacket. Or I'm gonna beat your ass. Straight up.
That's their fucking problem.
Let's play a game. Why don't I throw a ball?
Oh shit.
You okay?
Yeah. I went to stretch and I hit the fan. Woo! That scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
See, like, this shit, like all this stuff is so confusing. I don't even know what happened. It's just about being an Orthodox Christian versus another type of Christian.
You know the name Easter came from a goddess
Like fertility.
of fertility. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they're saying is that it's a Christian pagan practice,
Yes.
and that it's not the actual day of Christ.
Exactly. Yes.
But see, even like that, this is again what I'm talking about is like, man, humans are so unaware. It's like, bro, like that's exactly what the enemy wants is for us to argue about denomination. Like,
Yep.
who fucking cares?
Yep.
Like, bro, just praise God. Just shut up and praise God. Why does it have to be about if you're praising God better than me, or more
Yep.
correcter? Let's just praise God.
Yep.
Now, obviously, it has to be the one
God,
true living
yeah.
God.
Mhm.
But let's just praise, bro. Let's just praise Him. Like, let's just praise Him. If we can all agree that at least Jesus is the only way that we can be saved, that's all we need to agree about.
If we can't agree on that, we can just agree that there's one true God, one true creator. You know?
If we can't agree on that,
I got a second. Yep. You do you, I do me.
This is day 1 of 2.
Like that.
This is day 1 of 259. I'm giving you advice.
I've always wanted a giant concrete arch at my house, but my wife thinks I'm crazy, so let's see if I can build an ancient on my bar by using this liquid stone because I don't think anyone has ever seen anything like this before. Hopefully it works, but while we wait for it to dry, let's build out this bar with these ready-to-assemble cabinets by Hampton Bay, which I love because they're up to 1.5 times faster to assemble and there's multiple color options and styles. Now this project is super risky and there's a chance my wife might make me demolish this arch.
If this doesn't look good, you're tearing it down. That's serious.
So to pull off the right vibe, I bought everything from the Home Depot to keep it cohesive, and even though this style's nothing like I've ever done before, I think it just might work, but you'll have to let me know in the end what you think. Now the finishing touches are really gonna make or break this entire project, but one thing I know I got right is these white oak Hampton Bay cabinets. I just love the modern but lived-in vibe they bring, and they're made of durable plywood, so they're built to last. This is our kitchen and how our space looked like before. It just looked like it needed something, and with the help of the Home Depot's cabinet visualizer, I was able to create this. With Hampton Bay cabinets, you can transform any space into something special, so let me know what you think, and make sure you check them out.
Let me know what you think. All right, let me see. I got
This is day
17.
1 of 250.
So Trenchies restocked like 30 minutes ago. And these stupid dinosaurs.
Sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
At the age of 16 years old,
So we put in a central vacuum system in the house. It makes it convenient for each homeowner. Just sweep up and pick up, dirt. Comes with a 30-foot hose, or you can extend it to each.
Do you hear the words coming out of your mouth? Are your garments seasoned with salt? Showing love to her? Are they building her up or tearing her down? When we're upset,
I can't wait to be a parent. He's such a good parent, bro.
I think we become the type of parents that we always wanted to have, but we never got the opportunity.
I don't look at it like that. I think like
I do.
like me and my mom don't have the best relationship, but at the end of the day, like, I think like I'm just more excited from the perspective of like, man, like you could look at your parent and be like, man, like you didn't do nothing right, but like, man, you gotta think, like I look at some of my friends and I'm like, man, you're probably gonna be a parent one day and you are a fucking fuck up right now. And that's just the straight up truth.
Like our parents did a decent job.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you have to understand, like, bro, it's like your parent could have been the fuck up. She could have been like the dumbass in the family. But that's your mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to like love her and appreciate her for like what she did. It's like,
Oh yeah, of course.
you know, like, it's their first time living, it's their first time trying.
Learning.
Like my dad, like I have a resentment for my father, but like I'm just like, man, like, bro, you just wanted to like smash some shorties and not have no responsibility. That's most of my friends. So it's like I can't even really like, yeah, are you bogus as hell for like leaving me as a father? Of course you should have stood up and like been responsible, but I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like some people take that shit personal and they're like, man, like why does my dad hate me? It's like, bro, be for real. You know your dad don't hate you. He just wasn't ready.
You don't even know who you are. No,
Right. He doesn't even like.
Sorry.
He don't even have no sense of accountability, no adulthood. Like your mom was just a dumb girl, saw a fine dude at the club. Now you here, bruh. Like that's your circumstance, twin. Lock in. Like that's it. Like it's just like, bruh. Like people want to grow up in a home where their name is Timmy and her mom's name is Lisa and her dad's name is Bob and they've been together since they were high school sweethearts and you know they grew up fully healthy, 9 pound. Like it's just like, man, people be wanting a perfect setup. That shit just don't exist, bro.
Is it the only thing that's the real problem is that they let their past tell the future. So instead of changing it, they victimize themselves.
Exactly.
I'm like this because of this. I'm like this because of this. Instead of blaming themselves and take accountability. Keep your head like stuff. Yeah. And taking accountability for their actions and what they do and their circumstances now as an adult where they have free will and can change their life for the better, they keep having that resentment.
Exactly.
And living their life with like, it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault, instead of looking within.
No, that's exactly why, like, I feel like the women of today's age are going to be the fall of, like, society, as harsh as that sounds.
No, I feel like you're right.
Because women are so emotional these days. And, like, man, the enemy has used social media to turn women into, like, the Jezebel spirit.
Yep.
Like, women don't know how to be women anymore. And they don't realize, like, you know, they're obviously going to say men don't know how to be men. But the truth is, honestly, truthfully, like, men become men around women that are women. I've seen it. I've seen guys that were complete losers lock in for the girl they actually love. And some of these women just like, man, like, it sucks to say, but it's like, you're just not his girl. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a woman. It's like I saw my dad cheat on my mom my entire life.
Yeah.
And then he met my stepmom and he locked in. But that was the woman he needed. And my mom will literally now admit, as a grown woman, like, I was horrible to your dad. He had every reason to hate me because I was just a bitch.
No way.
And it's like, okay, now accountability. But when you're older, it's like, fuck it, I guess I can admit it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the moment, it's like, bro, there's a girl out there who's treating her man like shit, wants her man to treat her better. He's not going to do it. She's going to leave him. And then she's going to continue the cycle. And she's going to fuck up like 10 guys that are then going to go and fuck up 10 girls. So now you got 100 people fucked up because of this one girl.
Yeah.
It literally comes down, like when my ex, like I realized like, you know, I destroyed my ex. And I pray for her. And I hope that she can heal from what I did and know that none of it had anything to do with her. You know what I'm saying? It had everything to do with me and my own selfish ambitions. But see, like, because I did what I did, she's probably going to go hurt some guys now because she needs to repress her own emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that's fair. And it's fair to her, right? It's fair to me, but it's not fair to those guys. And now what are those guys going to do? They're going to go be unfair to 10 women. And now that's 10 times 10 times 10 times. And it just continues, man. And then at some point, everybody's like, well, he did it to me. Well, she did it to me. Well, he did it to me. And it's like, man, at some point, somebody going to be like, all right, I'll step in. And that's what Jesus did, bruh. That's why it's like, bruh, it's so beautiful, bro. They say in the Bible, they're like, Jesus, they're fighting. They're like, Jesus, who gets the biggest spot in heaven? This is one of my favorite things from the Bible, bro. And it just tells you everything about God's character. They're like, man, who gets the biggest spot in heaven, God? Who gets the biggest spots? All the disciples are fighting. He's like, all right. He's like, you want to know who's going to get the biggest spot? They're like, yeah, tell us. He's like, all right, who's going to be the first to get down on their knees and wash everybody's feet right now? And everybody goes silent. I'm just like, man, won't God do it, bro? Like, isn't that crazy that being in power actually means being submissive to the people you have authority over? That's literally what God does every day. He could crush us right now for the terrible things we do. And he's like, man, keep living. Beautiful, bruh. So it's like, as women, you know, a lot of times what happens is when they don't get what they want, they retract. But it's like, how do you think you acting worse is going to make me act any better?
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense.
No eye for an eye over here.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, women have the power right now. They have the control, but they don't realize it. They want us as men. They believe that by controlling us that they have the power, but they don't realize that the power has always been within them. Yeah. You know, women are the true leaders. You know what I'm saying? Because like, shit, whatever my girl says in the house is what gets done.
Yeah.
Because why? Because she's opened herself up to me in a way this allowed me to be like, all right, you are operating at your fullest as a woman. Let me come in as a man and really protect you. Let me provide for that. Let me create a space where you can continue to thrive as so.
Yeah, be saved and evolve into a better you.
Yeah, but you know, all we could do is pray for this generation, man. Cause I'm telling you, bro, like the women, like. And that's not even no pointing finger shit. It makes me sad because I'm like, man, y'all are some beautiful, nice-ass girls, and you are acting like tragas because you're mad. Stop being like that. That's just not cute on you, sweetheart. Like, go be a nice girl. That's who you are. You're only being mean because you want some guy to love you. That's not going to make it happen, sweetheart. You got to lock in, focus on self-development, and find you a guy. Start liking guys that would never do that to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the real fucked up part. The real fucked up part is realizing you like bad people because there's a part of you deep down that's fucked up.
But you know what? A lot of women tend to choose men, mind you, this is not all of them. A lot of women choose men that tend to have a facade and fake and pretend to be somebody.
You know what? I would agree with you, but I'm going to stop you right there and say I disagree because women love to play that. I'm so dumb. He just twisted his words. I see it happen with my homies. That's how I know that shit's not true. Okay. It happens with men as well. It's a choice. Yeah. It is a choice.
So like we see the red sign.
Yeah, but y'all are like, but he got tattoos on his neck and curly hair and it's like
that shit don't matter.
That's what I'm saying. I see it with my homies too. Like I see it with like my best friend. I'm like, bro, you just said all of this about her. I know, bro, but she did this and it's a human thing. It's not like men are so smart. No, women choose to be dumb in that way and let men do that to them the same way that men let women do that to them. I see homies get, game ran on them all the time and they don't do shit about it. And they know. And they know.
Guys?
Yeah, they know. But it's because they want that girl. And they don't feel like there's anything better for them out there. But typically men are better at hiding low self-worth. Women are not. I can see a low self-worth woman. You can look at a woman's Instagram and see if she has a low self-worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a man, it's way harder to tell. That's why you could say that it's hidden.
Yeah.
But the truth is that
it's there.
It's a low self-worth thing, Yeah.
You'll be able to notice the signs.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, now, are there men out there and women out there who manipulate? 100%. Is it wrong? Is it emotional abuse? Yes. Does it happen? Is it wrong? 100%. But at the end of the day, there are, like, when I have this conversation with people about their past, like, a lot of girls will come out and be like, you know what, I did choose to be dumb. Like, I just wanted to have fun, But it's almost like we act. It's like, you're choosing fun, then why the fuck are you crying? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the conversations I had after having Jason because my BD was, he would throw shade left and right. And I'm like, I always tell him thank you for being such an asshole to me because I realized how much of a manipulative person could be, which I never want to be in that type of situation ever again. But.
Yeah. Oh, so he would like...
Bro, this guy was...
He would talk about you for what you did in the past?
This guy was the devil. I tell him all the time, I'm like, you were the devil, and I didn't even realize it.
Like, what do you mean by that?
By that, very manipulative. He would like to start arguments so he could get his space. He would
To go like do stuff.
yeah, to be with other women. Like it was just crazy, bro.
And see that exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, there's a girl out there that a guy's doing that to her, and she thinks he just want to argue. No, girl, he is smashing somebody else. Like
because
that is
he knows that you're gonna leave him alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not your man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you love somebody, in what world do you not want to communicate and you want to go leave and go do X, Y, Z? Can you not just look at that and be like, okay, man, maybe this guy just really don't want me for real, or maybe,
Yeah.
you know, maybe he's not doing. Maybe
Took me a minute,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I was pregnant already, so that's probably why I kept.
Exactly. Now, see, that's like emotional leverage, right? You're pregnant, you're vulnerable, but at the end of the day, like, you know, a lot of
Should've seen the
times.
signs before.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like, okay, would you rather, like, in a situation like that, it's shitty, right? Because it's like, man, I'm pregnant with his kid. But it's like, do you want to be pregnant with his kid while he's cheating on you? Or do you want to be pregnant with his kid and have your self-respect back and know that, you know, you're not having anything done? It's just bro, people are so brutal, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it all comes down to, like, and see, this is the hard part about Christianity, because I had this conversation with my ex, is like, you gotta look inwards and be like, man, what was he going through? You know what I'm saying? That's the full circle Christian moment. What was he going through? What made him feel? Where was his self-worth at, that he felt that he had to go and be with these other women while he has a pregnant woman? Did he feel that low about himself? Did he feel like he was that worthless? That the only thing he could do when he has a beautiful pregnant woman right in front of him when his child was go seek out another woman? What does that say about him? What is the enemy saying to him in his ear? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we gotta
I never
realize.
thought about that back then until I realized, like, damn, I take accountability for the men that I did choose in my life, for the fact that I did stay, for the fact that I gave chances after chances. But that was the Christian side of me back in the day. You know, that was the, you know, what would Jesus do effect, you know, with me choosing to stay no matter what.
But and that's the thing too, is like something someone told me is don't give all the credit to the enemy.
No.
They're like, sometimes we like to be like, man, the enemy got me. Nah, that was you. That was you. Talking about that's the enemy.
No, we do have free will, so we're able to like say no to things, and sometimes we decide to stay longer than we should, even though God shows you the signs right. I feel like God does show you the signs right away, and we choose to be blind on very, very multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Is he talking about David and Solomon, or Solomon? Were you talking about David and Solomon?
For when?
Earlier? I don't remember, to be honest.
No, you brought up Solomon, I think.
Did I? I don't remember.
After this, can I use the restroom again? Fucking water's going right through me, dog.
Are you fasting?
Nah. Well, I guess technically I haven't ate yet.
Same.
Anything.
I mean, I had a date, but yeah, technically it's not fasting.
Sundown, Sunday, play.
It's good to fast, man, but I think I've been doing it too much. I fast all the time, and it's like, I think it's affecting me.
In what way?
Because I get dizzy.
Are you not having enough water?
Exactly. Go use the bathroom.
Yeah, you gotta be having water, and you gotta make sure you're still taking vitamins. Too.
Hi everybody, whoever is here. I didn't put no product on my hair today. I definitely just let it, I don't know, do its own thing. She's natural today. How you doing, girls? Good. I'm a little dizzy right now, but I'm alright. That's Beto, y'all. He's very, very intelligent for his. He's young. He's very young entrepreneur. He's gonna be a millionaire. Definitely gonna be a millionaire. If not this year, maybe next year, for sure. 100%. I hope he does. So no, you know, when I do cut his hair or line him up or do his braids, he flies me out to wherever he's at. Like, girls, I need a haircut today. Like, book a flight, I got you. That'd be fun. Imagine. Shit. Vito, you better make it. I'm telling Chad you're gonna be a millionaire.
You're like, Vito, you better make it. I'm thinking you're talking about the pee in the toilet. You're talking about the career.
That's funny. Oh, yeah. No, I told him, I was like, when he becomes a millionaire, I hope he flies me out to wherever he's at, talking about like girls that need a haircut. I'm gonna fly you to fucking Puerto Rico just for a haircut and
Oh, you know that's exactly what's happening.
whoop whoop! I can't wait. He says, oh yeah, for sure he seems intelligent. No, yeah, I was telling them that. I was telling them good things about you, Vito.
What were they saying?
He said sports play fans that for sure he sounds intelligent.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
For sure. He's sounding real sassy. Yeah, bro, wildin'.
I didn't read all the first messages.
This is YouTube?
Yeah.
And why do you go live on YouTube over TikTok or IG?
Because I'm trying to build up my YouTube following, so I want to eventually get paid off of YouTube because they pay more than TikTok and Instagram. So, if I build this up, I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. So
That's fire.
yeah. Every day, I'm trying to make it to 10,000 subscribers. Are we doing your mustachio?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put the tape like all around, but I will put the tape like around your neck so it doesn't like fall on you, I guess. I hear you! Her! Hey, hello! Hi, you go pee pee toilet, go pee pee toilet! Hi! Oh my god, how beautiful! How are you? You want to take her for a fucking walk? I don't have to I miss
Hello.
you. It makes me so happy when I see you. She's so tiny, not just so big.
I know, and as her other siblings are huge. They're like up here. They're big. She's the only one that's stayed that tiny.
No, don't go in there. I don't want you having hair on your feet.
Alright. Are you ready, Mama? Come on. Go for a walk. See you later.
Love you.
Come on, Mama.
He's so cute.
Coperca banner.
Alright, we're almost done. We just got the mustache and then the back of your neck.
Back of the neck, back of the neck, back of the neck.
I'm gonna be like, I like your cut, G, and then smack that shit
Smack my neck.
like that. For anybody that wants me to smack the back of his neck, you gotta send me $100 right now. Cash App Lady Curls 27, and I'll do it.
Lady girl, that is crazy.
All right, guys. Cash App Lady Curls 27, and I got you. Unless you just want to donate, you know. And I take donations. Here, I'm gonna copy you. Go ahead, go ahead. You're moving too fast. Alright, let's do this. I know you gotta go. You gotta do your due diligences. If that's even a word.
No, I don't have nowhere to be. I try to be quick about things because I drag too much.
Clearly. Not Clearly. Okay, sir. Watch out. Damn. did I do that?
Yeah.
How? No
What the-
way.
You out here liking shit? What the fuck?
Hard it. I didn't know this comb does that.
Fucking touchscreen ass comb. Hold on, let me call my man real quick. Hello.
No way, y'all. This thing is touchscreen. But I don't see the emojis that you're sending. Alright. You could even natural.
Yeah, because the length it's at already is really good. I say just like that. Just that little bit of sharpening.
Show you off. Tonight I wanna show you off. What you got? I mean, you could have never. But. I am going to trim those long ass hairs that you got, but it's not gonna cut a lot. It's just gonna trim the. You got like.
Okay.
You got like yeah.
Yeah, I be having like flyaways.
It's something more. Wait, keep that again. I'm gonna say this out of live. So remind me.
You said what?
I said I'm gonna show you something else in live. So remind me.
Oh, okay.
It's about a dancer that like got somebody pregnant. It's pretty well known in Chicago.
I have a feeling I know who you're gonna say. His name start with a K?
Nah.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
What does his name start with?
D.
And what's the letter after that?
Low.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yup. That.
Really?
He love bombed her. Love bombed her, bro. Oh.
Don't ever do that shit again. Stiff as fuck. So stiff. I ain't never seen somebody with such a stiff upper body. Holy shit, you might be a good robot dancer.
That's what I used to be.
So fucking stiff.
I used to do the robot, like I don't know.
I can tell, bro. You literally look like a robot. Look at my big ass fucking head. I look like Megamind. What the fuck? I can't see shit. All I see is my big ass smile, my big ass nose, and my big ass blue head. The fuck is, man? Some bullshit.
Yeah, we got 4% left. Let's see. Oh shit. Anyway, let me just take this out so they can see, and I'm gonna shut off the live.
Okay, back.
We're having too much fun over here. Alright. Lady curls braids, y'all. Alrighty, let me see. Let me show you guys. The haircut, the braids. I gotta cut the back of his neck. I mean, not cut the back of the hairs. But anyways, I am 3% on the phone. Kind of tired from crumping with the robot. But love you guys. Thank you for being here. Bye. This is Beto.
Follow on Instagram.
Somebody said, hey, yo, not too much on curls. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I mean, day, whatever time it is of the world.